Good morning, children. Let's continue exercise 7b, question number 13. If the area is a diagram is given, that means a diagram of a rectangle. As we can see, the length is x minus 5 centimeter and the breadth is 8 centimeter. So in the question it is given, if the area is 3x centimeter square, if the area of this rectangle is 3x, that is thrice x centimeter square, make a equation and find a value of x. That means we need to find a value of x of this rectangle if the area is thrice x centimeter square. So therefore this is the given rectangle where the length is x minus 5 and the breadth is 8 centimeter. So given length, the length of this rectangle is x minus 5 centimeter. So this is the length and this is the breadth, that is 8 centimeter. And the area is also given, which is thrice x centimeter square. So now area of a rectangle, we know it is length into breadth. So therefore length into breadth, that is x minus 5 into 8 equals thrice x. So if we use the distributive law, then 8 into x, that is 8x, minus 8 into 5, that is 40, equals thrice x. So if thrice x moves to this side and 40 goes to this side, so it will be 8x minus thrice x is equals to 40. So 8x minus thrice x is equals to 5x is equals to 40. So therefore the value of x is, this 5 comes down to 40 divided by 5. So therefore the value of x is 8 centimeter. So in this manner we'll find a value of x. In the second question, it is given the perimeter is 40 centimeter, make an equation and find x. Now it is given if the perimeter is 40 centimeter, then we need to find the value of x. That means perimeter of this rectangle is 40 centimeter, we need to find the value of x. So we know the formula to find a perimeter of a rectangle, that means the boundary of a rectangle is to 2 into length plus breadth. So this is the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle. So question number B. So that is the length is x minus 8 and the breadth is 8 and the perimeter is 40 centimeter. So we know the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle, that is 2 into length plus breadth is equals to 40. So if we substitute the value of L, that is x minus 8 and the value of breadth is 8, which is already given. So therefore x minus 8 plus 5. So minus 5 plus 8, that means we can write 3. So therefore inside the bracket it becomes x plus 3. So 2 into x plus 3 is equals to 40. If 2 comes to this side, that means since it is multiplied in this side, when it moves to the other side it becomes divide. So therefore 40 divided by 2, this is 20. That means the value of x plus 3 is 20. If 3 moves to this side, it becomes 20 minus 3, that is 17 centimeter. So this is the value of x, that is 17 centimeter. Then let's move to question number 15. So Madhu's flower garden is now a square. If she enlarges it by increasing the width 1 meter and the length 3 meters, the area will be 19 square meters more than the present area. What is the length of a side now? So Madhu, she has got a garden of square size. So if she enlarges it, that means she increases the width, that is the breadth, by 1 meter and the length by 3 meter, the area will increase by 19 square meters than the present area. So what is the length of each side? So let the side of Madhu square garden be x. So we know that the formula to find the area of a square is x square, that is x into x, that is side into side. If each side measures x, so therefore the area of the garden will be x into x, that is x square. So suppose this is the garden, that is the square garden, that each side measures x, so therefore the area is x into x, that is side into side is equals to x square. So according to the question, if we increase both the length and the breadth, if we increase the length by, that is if we increase the length by 3 and the breadth by 1, so this is the new area, that is x plus 1 into x plus 3, and it is more than the old area, that is the earlier it is x square, so it is more than the earlier one by 19. That means this new area will be greater than the previous one by 19. So therefore x plus 1 into x plus 3 is equals to x square plus 19. So if we apply the distributive law and simplify, we'll get that 4x is equals to 19 minus 3. So therefore 4x is equals to 16. So the value of x is equals to 16 by 4. So therefore the value of x is 4. So that means we got the side of the square, that is 4. Hence we can write that the length of the side is 4 meter. Then question number 16. Question number 16, it is given the sides other than the hypotenuse of a right triangles are in the ratio of 3:4. As earlier we have discussed in one question, the question number 9, it is given in the ratio of 1:3. So that means whenever we see the ratio, we can take as thrice x and 4x. So a rectangle is described on its hypotenuse, the hypotenuse being the longer side of the rectangle. The breadth of the rectangle is 4/5 of its length. Find the shortest side of the right triangle if the perimeter of the rectangle is 180 centimeters. So this is the triangle, and on its hypotenuse we can see another one rectangle resting on it. That means this is the triangle, and on this triangle we can see on the hypotenuse side there is another rectangle. So in the question they have asked to find the shortest side of the right triangle. The shortest side, if we take the base as thrice x, that means this is the shortest side. We can see this is the shortest side. So this will be the longer than this one, since it is 4x, and this is the longest side, that is the hypotenuse. As we know, in a right angle triangle the hypotenuse is always the longest side. So let the height and base of the triangle, since it is given that the sides of the triangle are in the ratio of 3:4, so therefore we have taken 3x and 4x. So let the height and base of the triangle be 4x and 3x. So this is the height of the triangle, so that is 4x, and this is the base of the triangle, that is 3x respectively. So by Pythagoras theorem, we know by Pythagoras theorem hypotenuse square is equals to height square plus base square. So this is the Pythagoras theorem that you have learned in the lower class. So that hypotenuse square is equals to height square plus base square. So hypotenuse square, so here height is 4x, so therefore we have written 4x square, and the base is thrice x, so therefore we have written thrice x whole square. So it becomes, when 4x whole square, it becomes 16x square, and thrice x whole square, it becomes 9x square. So 16x square plus 9x square is 25x square. So if the square comes to this side, that means if we take a square root on both the sides, so it will be square root of 25x square. On this side it will be hypotenuse. So therefore the hypotenuse is 5x. So square root of 25x square is 5x. Since 5x into 5x, we get 25x square. So therefore the square root of 25 square is 5x. So therefore the length of the rectangle is, since this is the length of the rectangle and this is the hypotenuse, the length of the rectangle and the hypotenuse is same, so that is 5x. We already found 5x, and since the length and hypotenuse are same, so therefore the length of the rectangle is 5x. And it is given in the question the breadth of the rectangle is 4/5 of its length. So if the length is 5x, so the breadth will be 4/5, means 4 by 5 into 5x. So 5 cancels, so if we cancel the 5, 4x remains there. So that means this is the breadth of this rectangle. So now given perimeter of the rectangle is 180 centimeter, it is already given that the perimeter of the rectangle is 180 centimeter, and we need we know the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle, that is 2 into length plus breadth. So therefore 2 into length plus breadth, so that is 5x plus 4x. So 5x plus 4x is 9x equals, if 2 comes to this side, so it becomes divide, that is 9x equals 90, because if 2 comes this side it will be divided, that is 180 divided by 2, that is 90. So therefore we have written 90. So therefore the value of x, again 9 comes down, so it is 10. So this is the value of x, that is 10. So but in the question it is given to find the shortest side of the right triangle. So the shortest side of the right triangle, we know this is the shortest side, that is thrice x. If the value of x is 10, So therefore the shortest side will be 3 into 10, that is 30. So hence we have written that the shortest side of the triangle is thrice x, that is 3 into 10, since the value of x is 10. So therefore 3 into 10 is equals to 30 centimeter. So let's move to question number 17. Question number 17, it is given 2 cars leave Delhi at the same time. They leave Delhi at the same time, traveling in opposite directions. If the average speed of one car is 5 km per hour more than the other, and they are 425 km apart at the end of 5 hours, what is the average speed of each car? So 2 cars leave Delhi at the same time, traveling in opposite directions. Suppose these are the 2 cars. Suppose this is Delhi, say this is Delhi, and they moved from Delhi at the same time but in opposite direction. So this car is moving in this direction and this one is moving in these directions. Now suppose we take this one as first car and this is the second car. So we take the speed of the first car as x kilometer per hour. If we take the speed of the first car as x kilometer per hour, so it is given that the average speed of one car is 5 km more than that of the other. So therefore if one is x, the speed of the other car will be 5 km more than that, that is x plus 5 km per hour. So after 5 hours they are apart from each other at a distance of 425 km. So it is given in the question that they are 425 km apart at the end of 5 hours. So after they move in, this first car move in this direction, the second car moves in this direction, it continues on moving. So after 5 hours, so they will be 425 km apart from each other. That means the distance between them will be 425 km. So let's represent this situation here algebraically. That is, the speed of the first car be x kilometer, speed of the second car is x plus 5 km per hour. So therefore the distance traveled by the first car after 5 hours. So suppose if this is Delhi, so what will be distance traveled by this first car after 5 hours? This 5 car, that means the first car also moved for 5 hours and this second car also moved for 5 hours. So after 5 hours they are at a distance of 425 km apart from each other. So therefore the distance traveled by first car after 5 hours is 5x. Since we know that formula to find the distance is equals to speed into time. So time is given 5. So speed we have taken as x. So therefore x, that is x into 5, that is 5x. Similarly, the distance traveled by the second car after 5 hours is 5 into x plus 5. So 5 into x plus 5. So 5, this is the time and this is the speed, that is x plus 5. Total distance already given. Total distance between them is 425 km. That means this is the distance traveled by the first and this is the distance traveled by the second car. So if we add both this distance, we will get the total distance, that is 425. So therefore we have written in place of total distance that 5x, the distance of the distance traveled by the first car plus distance traveled by the second car, is equals to 425. So now let's simplify this equation. So 5x plus this will be 5x plus 25 is equals to 425. This 25 moves this side, it becomes 425 minus 25, and here 5x plus 5x is 10x. So it is 400. So the value of x will be this, 10 comes down, so 400 by 10, it is 40. Therefore the speed of the first car, as we have taken x, so it is 40 km per hour, and the speed of the second car will be 40 plus 5. Since it is x plus 5, we have taken x plus 5. So therefore 40 plus 5 is equals to 45 km per hour. So that's all for today. The remaining we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.